And the keynote is on revolutionizing digital advertising game, unleashing next-gen AI magic. I would request Mr. Gandhar Sachdeva, country head, India Hybrid, to please join us for the same. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's invite here with us Mr. Gandharv Sachdeva, country head, India Hybrid, to please join us for his keynote.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank Bijoya and the Adgully team to giving us this opportunity in the MOBEX event to talk about AI, to talk about hybrid, and a lot of details that we're going to discuss today. The topic of discussion is a big one, which says revolutionizing digital advertising game. So yes, it's a game that we're going to talk, and unleashing our next gen AI magic. So just to set up the stage and say that what's been happening today when we speak, we talk about AI, we talk about artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? There's a lot of buzzword in the digital sphere where we say AI is happening. There are a lot of things which is AI driven and everything. So we're going to talk in detail before I go ahead and tell you something about hybrid, what we are. Yes, we are not here to sell you anything, but to make you know that what hybrid is as an organization can help brands and agencies as well. So we talk about AI in programmatic advertising. Yes, it enables real-time personalized messaging. So through AI, you can do a lot of personalized messaging wherein you can track the right people at the right time and show your messaging through them, which was possible earlier, but we were doing it in the digital spectrum, but not through AI. Then brand loyalty, repeat business, predictive analysis. So yes, it enables high targeted campaigns. We can look at better CTRs, better engagement rates in the market, and yes, the clients are happy with this predictive analysis that we do. It helps us to optimize the campaigns through the right bid. Earlier, when we run programmatic campaigns manually, it is something that I would go ahead and bid. I would think about bidding an X amount and get the right audience. But today, if it's AI driven, then it knows that where to reach and what content to read at the right time, basically. We spoke about personalization. So yes, it's brand loyalty, but along with brand loyalty, it is also a creative optimization that we talk about. In the first session, if any one of you were there, so we were talking about dynamic creative optimization, which happens where the personalization takes place. I still remember DS Group gave an idea that they did a campaign wherein they went ahead and for their masalas and all, they wanted to show at the right time at the right place. So that is where personalization comes into picture, and this is where the creative optimization also plays a big role. So this is where AI is. We talk about personalization, we talk about brand loyalty, we talk about better engagements, and yes, optimizing at the right place with the right bids as well, which is what AI helps us. So what is hybrid? Yes, we are a full stack programmatic advertising ecosystem. We are totally into programmatic business, into the contextual sphere that we talk about, because contextual is something that people read and then they go ahead and manage themselves. Hybrid. So we've got 3 products of ours. We talk about a hybrid platform, which is a customized programmatic solutions that we have. We do a lot of programmatic campaigns, the same kind of dynamic creative optimizations to basically anything and everything that you want. Hype, which is my in-house platform for mobile banners and for app developers basically, and the Vox Contextual Suite. So over here, we're going to talk more in detail about the contextual marketing today. So we've been talking about display, we've been talking about branding, we've been talking about programmatic. So we'll talk about contextual, that how contextual has taken the market and how contextual is actually helping. And we play contextual one layer above, which is something that we're going to talk about over here. Yes, we've got 12 offices around the world. The list of our offices is huge, which is 12, Poland, India, Indonesia, Vietnam, US, Thailand, Singapore, and to name a few more. India, we are present in all the big cities, which is Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore. But yes, we've ventured into the tier 2 towns as well, where we see the digital is growing and clients are looking at ad tech platforms like us and others as well, which is Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Bhubaneswar as well. So these are some of the small tier 2 cities which are now growing for us, and we see that the digital is something that what I felt was that they were more into the mainline stream, but the answer was that no, they were doing a lot of digital business, and they were major into the Googles and the Metas of the world, wanted to move to other platforms, and we saw the growth coming from these areas. Okay, so let's move ahead. So why hybrid? Yes, it's not that because I am there. It's not that because my people are there. It's because why we have our own development stack. We have our own AI and ML algorithms that work in. We have our own ecosystem. We have our own creative studio. So any client, any agency that comes to us, they do not need to have a creative agency. We need open files. We do the creatives to an end-to-end work, and we work on that. And yes, we give a lot of innovative solutions also, which we will talk in detail and show you some examples which will make things clearer for you. Few solutions that we're going to talk. I spoke about Vox Contextual Suite, which is Vox. TV Sync is another one of the products where we attract the TV audience and we get into it. Triggers is something that we will discuss, and we'll let you know that what triggers communication by hybrid. And hyperlocal, which is like a basic where everyone is into that sphere today. Contextual marketing suite. Okay. So we've read about programmatic, we've read about display advertising. So just to give you a brief that before I go ahead and set the stage, that what is Vox? So Vox is basically an in-image advertising platform today. So we do not touch the standard banners at all. We don't go to the 728 by 90 or a 300 by 250 banner. We have our codes implemented, and we target the editorial article image, the editorial article with the image, and see that it's a relevant image. So we can detect emotions, we can detect age, we can detect a lot of things within the image. So around 15,000 objects within the image that we can detect, and we can throw the ad at the right time to the right person, basically. Just a small video. Just a second before I move ahead.
Advertisers are facing really challenging times. Users are currently overloaded with the amount of information they are browsing that they simply don't see ads. Are you looking for effective ways to win users' attention? Let Vox help. Our platform is based on contextual targeting across various inventory, using AI-based stack of technologies, computer vision, Semantica 360, and SmartScore. AI helps to analyze mobile apps and recognize 15K plus types of objects in graphics, texts, and videos, making contextual targeting more efficient than ever. Vox offers a multi-format approach including in-image, rich media, custom mobile formats along with standard banners, video, and native ads. Predictive analytics approach behind format allocation maximizes powerful impact of ads and creates memorable experience. Relevancy, engagement, safety. Leverage the benefits of AI-driven contextual targeting and catch customers' attention. Vox, powered by AI, guided by humans.
So yes, it's a product which is powered by AI and guided by humans. As we spoke in the earlier slides, we said predictive analysis, we spoke about engagement, we spoke about CTRs, we spoke about optimal bids, and everything is something which is there. But yes, this is again, why hybrid? We said the innovative ad solutions. So you get the innovations within this ad solution, and this is how it helps your brand as well for a better engagement when we talk about. Contextual AI. So yes, as I mentioned, my algorithm would actually read the complete article, and within the article it will read the image and then throw the ad at the right place. So say for example, I'll just give you a basic example today. I was just talking to someone that today you're planning a trip, say to Switzerland, or anywhere in the world, or anywhere in India as well, and you want to read about it on an editorial article about travel and tourism. So when you're reading that article and an editorial article, you engage with the image. So when you engage with the image is the place where hybrid, the Vox, targets you on that particular relevant image and throws the ad of a Make My Trip with a special offer, wherein with innovative ad units, which we'll show you, which you can click and go to the right place at the right time, basically, and go ahead and do that. That's the engagement level where we count on. We say that, okay, fine, I might show you a 300 by 250 ad on the right side, but you might miss it. But when you are on that image, you will actually not miss that ad, and you will definitely go ahead and engage with it. Another example. So when it comes to contextual targeting, as we spoke about, so we go a layer above of contextual, which is semantica, wherein we target, as I'm mentioning, that we target the articles, the images, and everything. So if I just take you an example of a business class car, and say someone, I'm targeting, there's Volvo or an Audi who comes to me and goes ahead and wants an advertisement. So my contextual will not only target and say that I want to target only the business cars articles only, because the audience which is lying, they can be in the high-level business meetings, they might be looking at yachts, luxury properties, or branded goods. So that is the luxury segment which I'm going to target, and that's the sphere wherein we can target that particular audience and show the ad. So this is where contextual takes into place, and it is not only a standard automobile segment or an automobile category-led, say, article where I will target. So this is where contextual actually plays place, and it's a correct associative array as well. Where to display, as I mentioned. As you're seeing on the screen, a snowstorm, Gloucester, and this is an ad that comes into place. So this is where we go ahead and show your ads, and you see a person is reading about the ad, and there's an image, and we see the Gloucester ad over here. Wow effect. Okay. So the theory of neurosciences today says that it takes 3 seconds for a user to actually engage with an ad. This is where we play with the neurosciences theory, and we show these kind of ad images, the advertising, which is, we call them as a wow effect, wherein it takes 3 seconds for the user to engage with this kind of, and then it goes down and spills over. So this is where the theory of neurosciences, and this is how we attract the user at the right time when he's actually engaging with the article and the image as well. Some mixed packages, some mixed, I would say, ad formats that we have today are in image, wherein the sticker is there, buttons, stripe videos. We can do videos within the articles. We can do scrollers. We can flip the image for a 3 second and go ahead and play the ad for you. And we can do an in-image large as well. So a lot of innovative ad units is something that we can share with you. Inventories, these are the top premium publishers that we have. We've got Times of India, we've got Telegraph, Hindustan Times, Midday, and many more. SSPs, Rubicon, AppNexus, Smarto, and a lot more SSPs that we work today with. Okay, so now the question comes at how do we do it? So in our corporate office, we have an iron hub wherein we've got the complete team who would analyze when a campaign is coming in that what exactly is needed, what exactly data sets are needed. Is it the images? Is it the articles, or what exactly? And then they would take around 24 hours before the campaign. We will set everything. We will, into our content manager, the data science team, the training, the data set collections. They would go ahead and do the collections in a bucket. And then once that bucket is ready within 24 hours, we start that campaign and we start optimizing us. It takes around 48 hours for us to optimize the campaign and reach the right audience at the right time, basically. Complex categories, if I want images about dinner and I don't have them, so my data set creation team, the Iron Hub, would actually go ahead and start scanning the complete articles, the complete whitelisting of the images, and then go ahead and throw the ad over there. Again, data set creations that we talk about. Okay, so this is an example from Africa. So this client came to us that there was a festival in Africa wherein it was about the color blue. So they said that we want to target all the articles and the images where the color blue appears. So our iron team went back and they went ahead and did a complete data set creation where they pulled out all the images and the articles on over there in Africa, which had either the color blue, either the image had the color blue, or the article had the word blue, but yes, under the brand safe environment, under the positivity thing, and we ran the campaign over there in Africa. Personalization, as I mentioned, that which is dynamic creative optimization, we can actually say that, okay, fine, the right creative would be shown at the right time wherever it is required to. Detection, this is a new format. So this is a car wherein they're looking at a night vision. So we can actually do a detection format wherein we can detect within the image whether there is a human there or not, and then throw the ad at the right time, whether it's a relevant image or it's a non-relevant image, basically. Again, yes, we can, as I mentioned, we can look at age as well, but yes, to be honest, we are not so accurate on looking at ages, so don't question me on that, guys. Emotional purchases. So yes, we look at clothes. So if the image has clothes and say a Myntra or someone comes to me and does a campaign, I can actually target those images which is talking about clothes, and we throw the ads only at those relevant images which are required under the brand safe environment. We are completely brand safe. We have a brand safety team at the back end. Just giving you a small example that when we started with the Thailand market, so we were told that in Thailand you can do advertising, but yes, you cannot go ahead and throw ads on the royal kingdoms articles or anything. So it took us 48 hours before we started the campaign. We threw up, our data set team went ahead and did the complete brand safety thing. And today we have a pool with us wherein we know that where the ad needs to go and how brand safe it needs to be. So this is the play. This is how, when even if we get into a new market, we go anything, this is how the brand safety team actually works on, and they ensure that the 99.9% brand safe is there. Some case studies, some of our clients who've been very regular with us and who advertises with us. Honda, some case studies of campaigns, some clicks, the CTRs that we mentioned, that a good CTR and engagement rate that we get. Gatorade, UTI mutual fund. So BFSI is one category wherein people say that it's a lot of performance-oriented category, but yes, we at Hybrid say it's branding as well. So there are a lot of BFSI clients who do a branding campaigns, and that's how they achieve their CTRs. Because we as a company do have a performance product, but all this is something that we talk about branding and how we do it. I spoke about my products. We've spoken about walks. We will speak about triggers. So TV Sync, I would not take much time on it and just take a few minutes and tell you that what it is. So basically what we do is that we've got around 300 odd channels embedded into our system. And when we go to a client, say for example, they've got a television budget, we look at an incremental reach from those particular clients, which can be 2%, which can be 5%, which can be 7% of the budget that they're putting on their television today. So at the same time, when the campaign is running onto the television, we ensure that same time that the ad comes within a fraction of 5 seconds on the internet as well. So this is how we sync your TV campaign with the internet campaign. We would just need your television script, the ad 10-seconder or 15-seconder, and then we will ensure that it reaches the right audience at the right time, whatever is needed, as per the demographic targeting or any kind of targeting, male-female targeting is something which is required. This is one of our products which is been launched, and we are working on it, and there are a lot of clients who've started working with us. We can share case studies. Triggers. So this is something I told you about that I'm going to talk about triggers. So yes, in the programmatic sphere we do a lot of campaigns, which is normal programmatic, display campaigns, DCO campaigns, dynamic creative optimization, our contextual suite, which is walks that we do. But these are some triggers. which is like weather or air. So yes, we can actually go ahead and do a weather targeting. For an example which I gave you, which DS Group had done earlier, is something that we were talking about, that we can target as per the weather and the dynamic creative, that what creative should be shown at what time, what region, where, and as per the weather. Say for example, if you are in Mumbai today and you're in one north, and in the north it's raining and the south it's sunny, so and it's a coffee client, so we can show whether to show a hot coffee or a cold coffee at what point of time. Then we do air targeting as well. Before I move there, so we do air targeting as well. So today we talk about AQI targeting. So yes, we are with the Weather Channel and other AQI platforms integration, where when we run our campaigns, we know that the AQI is high, so we can actually go ahead and target where the AQI is above, say around 300 or 200, and the client says that yes, we want to target those particular areas with the relevant ad, is something that we can also do. Hyperlocal places. So yes, we've got two products. One is hybrid places and one is hyperlocal. So hyperlocal is something which is a very common word today, wherein I can do a campaign from a 50-meter to a 200-meter radius. I can go depth down. I can have store visits. I can see that how many people are visiting the stores on the basis of that geolocation targeting. But yes, with hybrid places, what we actually do is, within our system, we've actually have categories mentioned with us. Say, for example, if a client want to target all the malls in pan-India, or they want to target, say, hospitals pan-India. So they do not have to give me the geolocations at all. We have the geolocations. We've embedded in our system all the categories, and we just click on the categories and we ensure the ad reaches only those particular hospitals or the categories which is required. So this is something different, and this is where we ensure that there are no leakages to the campaign and there are no leakages to the advertising impressions, so that the client reaches the right audience at the right set of time. So yes, this is where hybrid is. This is where AI is, and this is what we are doing. So I can share all these details with all of you. Any questions, anything that you guys would like to ask, please feel free to ask. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
you
you
for the
so
time.
much. Thank you so much, Mr. Gandharv.